What's up, guys? My name's Doofus Mcdooface, and we're gonna do a little ranked analytical doof. Now, my elo is fairly low right now, so we're gonna play some serious Legion. I'm gonna tell you what's going through my brain, and it's going to turn into a win. Or maybe not, without my brains not firing off. Alright, Glacial Touch, counterattack, press the attack. Teammate takes Fiesta, which makes it really easy for me to take Cartel, which I think is probably the best mastermind in the game right now. Whether you're covering for Fiesta or playing yourself. I think sending income pretty much every wave, pre-wave 10, like pre-wave 11, with Cartel, there's just almost no downside. But let's focus up on this role. Trent, Willishroom, teammate. Hey, we literally have a teammate. So I'm thinking about Tree of Life Canopy. It's not a bad idea. I'm thinking of Pilgrim, right? I'm thinking Pilgrim. Harpies my pierce damage. Devilfish for early tanks. I'm probably starting Trent and then Harpies, or Trent, Willishroom, Trent, Devilfish. And I guess I'm just gonna take crap. I just can't not take it. Like, the bunk is the right idea. Taking a bunk is probably a better idea. Taking the tier 6 bunk. But I just love Crab Warlock so much. Now, I'm not gonna start the Crab Warlock, right? Because I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, it's good, right? It's good when covering Fiesta, but it's not the best ever. We're gonna check, see if he's snailable. Not really snailable. Yes, he had a Fiesta, but it wasn't always a leak. Now, my teammate being Fiestas is kind of building weird here. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this Fiesta start. I'm not going to be stupid and hit 6 workers because I'm covering for Fiesta. This is wild. I mean, it's a fair leak. It's a fair leak. Cat and Steed. Interesting. Interesting Fiesta there. Very long wave. Very long wave. Which makes it kind of close. Kind of close for me to actually get out the full 20 here. Or sorry, the full 40, 20 here. Now I can build Devilfish, or I can build the Willishroom already. And I think they give me the gold. I'm already thinking Tree of Life Canopy. I'm already thinking Tree of Life Canopy. I'm already thinking it. They do give me that 40. The guy sending me is super overbuilt, so I'm gonna push a worker. Right? He added full masks with Podon 2. That means he's four workers. So I can push. And my teammate's gonna leak again, and I cover. I leak my guy. Like, this is just all around perfect. Best case scenario is I can afford a Devilfish in the split. I don't think I'll have that much gold, but it would be nice. Right, it'd be nice. I need like 20 extra gold out of nowhere. So we are short on that. But I do full cover. I have 80 gold. Sorry, 81. Definitely want at least one Harpy. I'm not going to build in an aura position. And then I'm going to build some damage polys right here. These are polys that I'm trying to do damage. And then this is going to be a poly to take the split, right? Little split delay here, just that little split second. And hopefully it causes that to tank. I don't get sent on, that's fine. Actually kind of bails me out, to be honest. Kind of bails me out. Because I may have pushed a touch hard. May have. But Devilfish and Harpies are amazing on wave 4. And wow, this guy's kind of killing it. Kind of killing it with these Fiestas, man. I really didn't expect this. I saw this at the start of the game and I was like, this is This is gonna be one of those games. Not very good, but man, he's really done some good work. All right. So I definitely need the Devilfish in the split, no doubt. I've got 67. I'm almost guaranteeing that they're gonna send me here. So I'm actually gonna sell one of these polys for another Harpy. Harpies here are just everything. Harpies on this wave are just insane. Supposedly spamming the Harpy as opposed to building a Sky Queen is actually better. Per like damage output. Per DPS per gold. Yeah, they're at half mana. By the way, if you're wondering why I build them back, they generate mana as they move up. Yeah, I'm just holding. I think. Yeah, I'm just holding. Just Giga Chad with the Harpies. And I'll even cover some of his leak. I mean, it's a pretty big leak. Alright, when I say I'm going to cover some of his leak... Oh, I killed that snail and didn't get any gold for it. That was weird. I killed that snail but didn't get any gold. Interesting. My guy leaked. Alright, and now the plan is to get that Tree of Life canopy.
Yes, my lord.
Ah, let's just push. Let's just push. Let's just push. Screw it. You know, let's just be greedy. I get the canopy next. I'm building this Harpy right here so that the boss goes left, where I have most of my damage and my tanks, in case you're wondering. I get saved on, that's fine. I've got canopy plus the Devilfish, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn on auto send, as I do. But yeah, everything's looking really good here. So the only chance that they can leak me is next or wave 9. That's their only chance to leak me the rest of the game. They can leak me here on wave 6 or wave 9. Kind of sucks that I leaked my guy, to be honest. Makes the wave much longer. Although I guess my teammate was going to make it longer anyhow. That's what she said. I'm assuming that the guy I'm sending is Fiesta. Yeah. Alright, so it's definitely canopy. We kind of want the nasty stuff to go right, so I'm going to reset with the poly right there. And I almost want to build this. This extra poly is kind of greedy. Do some regen. This extra poly is kind of greedy. There's a world where it could, I don't think so, could pull the split onto my Harpies. But I think if you're only in column 2, you should be okay. Okay, they do come here. No, we're fine. We're fine. I'm only going to push one because I'd like to get the Tree of Life canopy next, so I can just Giga push. I am probably leaking, unfortunately. It's not a bad leak, but because my teammate, who's Fiesta, leaks, you know, kind of sucks. I mean, I get a 140, he gets a 100. Not much I can do there. But the good news, we now get the Tree of Life canopy, and I cover forever. So yeah, we're down like 40% king. Come on. Okay, 50% king. How much king are we down? Yeah, we're down about 50% king. Sucks. But now I have the juice. Alright, now I have the juice. I can full cover. And the only wave I really need to care about now is wave 9. Which we have Pilgrim, we have Crabs. Right, we have decent units for wave 9. And we almost have full regen, right? Which is awesome. Like, who doesn't want full regen? If I was really crazy, I could have sold all the polys for a worker. But yeah, they try me. Now I'm able to literally push to 15, 16 workers if I want to get crazy. If I want to get crazy, I can go 16. Because this literally is unleakable here to less than... Since I have all the Harpies and the Devilfish, you probably need 240 Mythium to leak me. And then wave 8, same thing, about 240 Mythium if I didn't build. So I'm able to push a ridiculous amount. Him saving is awesome. Him saving is awesome because it reduces the chance that I'll get real sent on wave 9. Okay, he king ups, but should be fine. Whenever I do reroll, I'll probably be dropping Harpies. I think this is probably enough Harpy damage. But maybe I'll also drop Devilfish if I get a natural tank. Right? I don't have a natural tank at the moment, so. But my income's fairly high. Not bad. Everything's chilling so far. And they send me here, so there's no fear of wave 9. I'm just going to push, drop a Pilgrim, and we're good. He is very under. Something to be aware of. He is very under. Something to be a little wary of. A little scared of. But nobody leaked. So the waves aren't too long. Okay. So I think we're just fine here. I actually probably just build for 10. I think I'm just gonna build for 10. Oops. Build for wave 10. I'm not, you're just never ever leaking with Tree of Life Canopy. Only 10 under. Or 20 under. It's just not happening. This thing is too damn good. So we can start building for 10 right there. And we might as well hit the reroll button. Since we have enough Harpy. We get that bunk back, which I think is a good idea. They save on me, that's fine. Anything else we really want? Do we need the casket, right? Like, casket is awesome. Cage of Pain is awesome. But we can take Glacial Touch on one of these Harpies if we're scared of 12 and 16. Although 14 I'm pretty bad, but then I have Bunk, right? I have Bunk for 14. Let's build some Devilfish. Some Harpy. So we need to keep this guy. Really don't need Crab. I just kind of like this roll, man. And you know what? No, I need to. I was gonna get rid of him for a second. I was gonna get rid of the Swift tanks, but I do need it. All right, I need to call out to my teammate. Hey, care next. I am kind of scared of next wave, but we do have Pilgrim, Bunk, a lot of good options. And we get the gold from this guy leaking. I'd probably take Glacial, put on a Harpy, and then build Pilgrim and a Bunk. Is my plan. And if I could leak this guy, that'd be great. With just income, right? Just income. Okay, so I'm thinking Pilgrim and a Bunk. And then, am I leaking? Am I leaking? Because I could take counterattack. I could take counterattack here if I trust my teammate to hold. If my teammate holds, we can counterattack. I think I'm going to take counterattack. It's a risk. Could be a bad idea. Send a pack as well. The risk is that they send us 12, right? They save for next. I'm not bad next. With the hate, I'll have the full Haven. Not horrible. But it's going to be a massive send. And my teammate is horrible on 12. Where Glacial would have saved us. Luckily, they send here. And Glacial actually wouldn't have done anything. Glacial would have done nothing. So, I'm going to leak, but I really don't think it's that bad. It's not good, but it's not that bad when you think about a 460. The question is, do I leak my guy? And the answer is no. So I used some of my counterattack and didn't leak him, which is very unfortunate. I would say 14. I'm the one that needs to push now. My teammate's kind of going to be in the carry spot. This protects his 12, which is awesome. This is a long wave though, so maybe Little worried. And P score's dead even. We have a couple more king ups. Okay, he's gonna income here. Okay, he is incoming some of it. Oh, he's got tons of Mythium. Oh man, I didn't realize how much Mythium he has. Alright, I'm definitely pushing. Yeah, I did not realize how much Mythium my teammate had. Holy moly. Maybe 14's a lot to ask for. But if we get to 14, he's definitely leaking his guy. And I think I can leak my guy with a big enough push. So let's see what our opponents do here. Because that guy is getting starved. I mean, that's 400 Mythium in him. Let me ask if 14 works. He just got his bailout send. Yep, he got his bailout send. Awesome. This is awesome. No issues. Does he get a Fiesta? No, he's just holding. Giga Chad. And now he's in a carry spot. I mean, we're now down by 1. But he gets the bailout send. But it also makes it harder for me to leak Evil Knievel because he's getting income. There's just a lot of things to think of this game. I'm gonna do the Chieftain here. Chieftain magic damage is good on 13. And then it'll be a big Haven on 14 if we're scared of 14. I'm gonna spam some Willow Shrooms, which are decent here and next. I don't really care to make them Tree of Lives. They don't need to be Tree of Life anymore. It's only a cool gimmick in the early game. So do they send me here? They do not. All right. Doesn't harden. All right, so somehow I've got to leak this guy. I've got to leak this guy. And with how he's building, I like Centaur, Pack, and some Imps. I feel like that's probably my best send. I think I can throw a Snail out there and get another set of Imps. Yeah. Well, the good news is I think I hold. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm fairly certain that I'm going to hold. Fairly certain that I'm going to hold. Once again, might jinx it. But I'm fairly certain that I hold because of the amount of time that Zenthor's been saving on JJJJJJJJJJJ. So the question is, does Zenthor hold? Does he cover if I leak? Does JJ leak to this massive send? And can I leak Evil Knievel, who's very far ahead? And then if they send here, I'm just going to push everything for 16. So I'm just going to push like 8 billion workers. That's the one good angle we have, is we have Sui angle. Okay, I'm probably pro-leaking or pro-holding. My Centaur got sniped somehow, which is very frustrating. Somehow my top send got instantly sniped. His guy held. And Zenthor's the one that leaks. Oh boy. Okay. Not what I expected. What a wonky game. So we were down by 4. But we hold. Now we're down by 11. Okay. And the teammate that I thought was going to carry is behind me now.
On my way.
Okay. Not over though. Not over. I'm pushing really high. And the great thing is our king just keeps healing, right? The great news is if I get away with this push here to 53 workers, right? I'm pretty much I'm Sui pushing here, right? I'm Sui pushing, but I'm going to stop and start building, right? I Sui push during the wave right here. And if we live after the next end, right? I'm going to scale like crazy because I think I might have the most workers in the whole game. Okay, let's go 17 actually. Need to go 17 because I can't leak a guy that's 520 over. It's just not happening. There's just no world. So what needs to happen is I need my teammate to hold 17 somehow. If my teammate holds 17, I could totally see us winning this game. I could totally see us winning this game if my teammate holds 17. Let's start dropping some crabs now. Need to be careful where I place them though. Actually, I'm gonna sell these polys because these are like the perfect, this is like the perfect spot right there. Might as well make these Sky Queens, sell that for another. All right, cool. Down by 11 still. He is severely under, and we might get one shot on 17. There's a world where we could income too. There's a world we can income and make this game go even longer. 3-9, 3-2. Wild, but I think we income. I think income is amazing. I'm gonna income here. My teammate might feel like I'm inting, but this is just not leaking with the double harden. Like I said, I'm trying to play for the late game now. We're not gonna one-shot them, and I don't think we ever die here. So me incoming is actually a great idea. You gotta trust me on it. You gotta trust me on this income play.
Yes, War Chief.
Okay, that one's gonna be chieftain now. Is there anything I could sell? Nah, not really. I guess I can just build more poly, but what's a poly gonna do, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna save the rest of my Mythium. I'm aiming for 20. Trying to scale. I'm just not leaking that guy. They don't send here. Maybe I should have real sent. Maybe I'm an idiot. No, there's just no world. His build, he has 2 sovereigns. I mean, it's a perfect build, you know. It's really pretty too. 111%. All right, do we income again? We get a lot of gold from that. We would have gotten some king if I had sent. I'm gonna send a couple of dinos. Yeah, and now we go 20. All right, so gonna build for both of these waves, 18 and 19 with some chieftain. But once again, the placement is hard, dude.
My ancestors guide me strong.
Might as well have a healer. I'm just worried that... I guess I can just kill these polys. I'm just worried that this is gonna come over and kill my stuff.
The spirits are strong. All the tribes, I hear the
All right, I don't know what's gonna happen here. I don't. They don't send here. We're in Giga Danger next. Just casually like 2,000 under. This is gonna be quite the send. And somehow we need to hold. Somehow we both need to hold 2,000 under. This would be one of the greatest holds of all time. If we don't die, I mean, it's gonna be a full king. 100% HP. Oh, don't you leak, you son of a gun. Don't you leak, you son of a gun. It's gonna be a full HP king, but we are literally 2,000 under. We are literally 2,000 under. Like, not a joke. Like, 2,000 value under. Yeah, and he's 2,700 under. So if by some miracle we live here, this one's going down in the echelon of greatest ever. And I'm thinking, I guess I should have real sent on 17. But even if I did, we're going to be 1,500 under. It's only a 1,700 cent, but I probably need to kill half the wave. I need to kill half of the wave. but I can't even kill this left side. I can't even kill this right now. And now all my damage is dying because we're stuck on the ram. I can't believe they saved there. I can't believe they saved on 17. That was just wild. And even with Kingsguard King, we were cooked. I'm just so surprised that they save on 17. I feel like a gig. I full push, and I say let's not send 16. All right, I say let's not send 16. And if I send on 17, we're gonna get king. Like, I just hate to say it, we're gonna get king, and that was probably the difference. I just don't understand how they don't send here. If I just sui, if I just continue sui, right? If I just continue suing, we actually probably win 17. That is just crazy. That is outrageous to me. And he didn't even harden all of them. He didn't even harden all of them. This Evil Knievel guy, what a professional. And he wasn't even Fiesta? What the heck? All those pro leaks, and he was Castle. Did not see that coming. I guess just the gold he was getting from Zenthor's Fiestas adds up. Dang. Yeah, the wave 6 was horrible. The wave 6 was really bad. I pro leaked to the 140. Teammate, unfortunately, leaks 82%. And that's just 40% of our king right there, man. 40% of our king just really hurts. And then there's this battle back. We're just income kinging, income kinging, income kinging. I get saved on. Yeah, from wave 8 to wave 19, I get 3 sends after that, unfortunately. I go for the real send here on 11, also a mistake. Right? Also a mistake. I hate to say it, but I kind of want to see this. Was there a better send? Was Needler better, or are they both just everybody's holding 14? Maybe everybody's just holding 14 here, but I would like to see how the Centaur gets sniped. Centaur, pack, triple imps, double snail, and then it's just I've got a real send 17. Hope that we get some king from it. I guess maybe I go for a Sui resend 18. Yeah, I mean they had the bigger balls. They got the king damage early game. And then we played a little scared. I played scared on 17 by incoming instead of real sending. But the balls of them to just skip there is just crazy. But I have to see how the Centaur, is this, and he's not even hardened, yeah. Is this just the immaculate build, or how does somehow the Centaur just walks forward. My top damage unit just gets absolutely cooked instantly. The most important unit dies first. I mean, he did more damage than everybody else. This is heartbreaking, bro. Let's try it one more time, and then let's try Needler. I thought about Needler. I thought Needler might be the better send into this. But I thought Centaur with him building in the middle. Imps, because the spam will be tough for this to deal with. But somehow the Centaur just gets, I don't understand. I don't understand how the Centaur is the first thing to get sniped. All these little imps and the Centaur. It's crazy, man. The Centaur gets attacked first. The unit with the most HP out of everything. It has the most HP. But for learning purposes, Needler, Pack, Mole, and I guess 2 Brutes. Hermit isn't really good here. Although I could be wrong. Would this have been better or the same, just no chance he's leaking? It's a fairly long whip, but we're not killing anything very fast. The Needler needs to go crazy. Yeah, it looks like he's just unleakable here, man. sometimes building in the center is correct. Yeah, this is way worse. Does 9,000 damage, but it's just not a leak. Well, guys, that was a very tough loss. Hurt my Cartel win percentage. I've been unbeatable lately with Cartel. But that wave 6 just puts us so far behind. I mean, just wave 6 from 47% down to 38. And now it's just a battle back the whole time. We're just battling back into the game the whole time. And yeah, this guy just has so much income from the castle. And even me, Sui pushing into him. He has the balls to skip 17. Where my teammate is 1,200 under, I'm 1,000 under. And yeah, win them all. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I did not.